And the reason being is because I have known the gentleman that you're going to hear from in just a minute for just nearly over a decade, which I can hardly believe how fast time flies. But over this time, he's one of my most favorite people that I've ever known because of who he is. He's taught me so much. But he's going to share something with you that when he shared with me, I always want to listen to him when he speaks because I always feel like he's got a good pulse on things. He has seen everything in the type of industries that we've been in the past. He has a heart of 10,000 teddy bears. And the reason I say that is teddy bears, we love on them, they love on us. And that's the kind of man that this guy is. And he's super smart and super funny. And I know anything he has to say to me, I want to pay attention. But when he shared this industry with me, which he's about to share with you, I shook in my boots because I knew finally, after all my life, and I've been a sales girl since I was 13, if you can imagine, that this was finally the right thing. I got teary-eyed, I got goosebumps, and you're going to get to hear it from his lips. And again, just someone I admire and respect, and he has been super successful. He's known in the United States and around the world for what he's done in this type of industry. So you really want to get in a quiet place, take time to really pay attention to what he's going to say. So meet my dear friend and just a mentor to me, Mr. DJ Barton.
Tina, thank you so much. I appreciate you. I adore you. You're definitely one of my favorites out there, and you have a heart of gold. And everything you do is just people know that you have the right intentions. And we're just attracting really, really good people to what we're doing right now. And all over the world, we've grown in a very short period of time to almost 20 countries in less than 8 days. So lots of good stuff going on. Tina, if you see people come in, I made you co-host. If you could just let them in, that would be great. For those of you I have not had the pleasure of meeting yet, I see some new faces on here. My name's DJ Barton. I am one of the co-founders of a company called Levarti, which you're about to see here over the next several minutes. And I'm just going to be very transparent with you guys, share a vision with you that we have on our hearts to share with the entire world for a lot of different reasons. And we did not anticipate actually starting this company. I've been in business for 27 years. Someone just asked me about 30 minutes ago, how many companies have I been involved with in the direct selling industry? And it's been about 6 companies. And every company I've been a part of, and maybe you can relate to this, maybe you can't, somewhere along the way, I got let down. I got let down by a corporation. Maybe they pivoted, maybe they made some changes that were more in the benefit of the corporation versus the field. I don't know if any of you can relate to that or not. And so it forced our hand to make an impact and make a move and pivot. Myself, along with my business partner, Jake Kevorkian, who's been in the industry for 33 years. He's owned 2 successful companies. He's been a top producer in another company. And we locked arms and we said, hey, let's build this company for the field, but from the field's perspective. And what he educated me on just recently, I'll share this with you, is that a lot of the most successful companies in our industry have been started from a representative or 2 or 3 that were frustrated with a corporate role in one company they were a part of. And now they've created legacy companies. They're billion-dollar companies. And so it just gets me even more excited that when you do build a company from the heart, from the field's perspective, for the field, it lasts the test of time because you're doing it the right way. Now, I'm going to switch gears on you in a minute. What you're about to hear and see is what I call the garage meeting. Yes, we started enrolling people into our what's called our founders enrollment starting a week ago Monday. Yes, we've already enrolled over 400 excited affiliates that want to partake in our venture and our journey with us. But this is the garage meeting. This is the dorm room meeting. I'm going to share a vision with you that's not created yet, but it's in full development, meaning our technology department is working on our back-end software. Our technology on our application is being created as we speak. Our marketing app is being created. Our marketing team is creating all of our sizzle videos, all of our presentations. So what you're going to see right now is a look under the hood before the car is completely built. Does that sound good to you guys? And I'm just going to share it from our perspective. At the end, I'll open it up for a couple questions. If you got some questions, great. If not, no big deal. You can always ask me in private as well. But what we wanted to do is create a technology that would literally disrupt our profession. How many of you would agree? And feel free to maybe drop some comments in the chat of one. We'll interact, we'll engage, we'll have some fun. But how many of you would agree that a company called Uber disrupted the taxi industry? And at first, people kind of looked at it like it was a weird concept, getting in some strangers' cars, not knowing who they are, but let's give it a whirl anyways. They pick you up from your house, drop you off at your destination. It was different, right? And how many of you would agree? Same thing with Netflix. I mean, they put out Blockbuster. My mother, believe it or not, as I was a kid, owned a movie store. And I worked there starting at the age of 13. And I started working that was one of my first jobs. And now you don't see a Blockbuster anywhere. And now Amazon, love them or hate them, they disrupted the way we all shop. I don't even care to go to a mall anymore because I would much rather sit on my couch, look at tens of thousands of reviews, look at pictures or images of what I want. And literally, if I order in the next 2 hours, it'll be here in the morning when I wake up. Think about how crazy that is. And so we're doing the same thing in the travel space. Because how many people do you know in the world today that would like to travel more than they currently do, but it's kind of expensive, or maybe they don't have the time, or they don't have the money, or whatever the case may be. So I'm going to share some information with you guys. Most people, when they go book travel, they go to the internet and they go to what's called an OTA. That stands for Online Travel Agency. How many of you have heard of a company called Expedia, Travelocity, Booking.com, Hotels.com, Priceline? They're Kayak, right? Trivago, Orbitz, they're all out there. Well, I don't know if you guys know this, but I'm going to expose something about those companies. And this is public knowledge because they're a publicly traded company. But all the OTAs, the online travel agencies in 2023 year to date, have already netted, not gross, netted take-home money, $3.4 billion. That's a lot of money. That's your money. That's my money. That's hard-earned money that people could use for diapers today, or groceries, or gas, electricity, cover the inflation of what they have going on. And so what we decided to do is take all that money and give it back to the consumer and show them how to get access to unpublished rates that the public does not get access to, so they can truly travel for wholesale instead of retail. See, you can download all those companies' apps for free. Think about that a minute. For free, you can download their apps. Well, when you get something for free or access to something free, they're making money on the back end, and you're paying retail rate. They're the middleman. And so we created an app where you can download. It's not free. I'll show it to you in a minute. But if you travel 4 nights or more a year, or you eat out at least 2 times or more a month, this app is definitely for you. Because how many of you have a bucket list? How many of you travel for business or pleasure? There's even people that I just talked to, a booster club that runs 100 different schools, that they all travel for traveling sports for kids. So we're literally getting into big corporations with this idea. We're getting into fundraisers, foundations, churches, everyday people like you and I, nomads, everybody that just wants to travel. And now there's a better way of doing it. This company will be a household name like Netflix. We will be considered the Netflix of travel. It's already happening in just a short period of time. So let me share my screen with you all. Notice I said you all, not y'all. I'm not from the South, but I moved to the South. All right, so let me explain how this whole thing works here for you guys real quickly. So what we did is we created 2 levels of membership. Can you give me a thumbs up if you can see my screen? just to make sure I'm on the same page. Awesome. Thank you, Tina. Appreciate that. And so what we're going to share with you is you have the ability to download one of two levels of memberships within the community. And I'm going to break them down very basic for you guys. What I want you to understand, though, to activate your subscription, whether it's our coach level of membership, which is our $50 subscription, or our premium level of membership, which is a $100 monthly subscription, all you would pay your first month as a member is a one-time activation fee of $100. And then the second month is when you would pay your actual level of membership. Now, one thing I want to point out that is very, very important for each and every one of you to understand is we partnered up with the largest restaurant network in the United States, this restaurant community, okay? And they agreed through our network, because they saw a tremendous amount of value, to offer our members a dollar for dollar credit at restaurants, which they have tens of thousands of restaurants in this network that you can use. So for example, when you become a member and pay the $100 activation fee, you're going to get a $100 restaurant credit. How many of you eat out at a restaurant, whether it's coffee and donuts in the morning, or maybe a deli or something for lunch, or fine dining in the evening, at least 2 times or more a month? If you do this, I can't ever say legally this is free, but you're offsetting the monthly subscription if you eat out at least 2 times a month, okay? Because and then the second month, if you're on the $50 or the $100 subscription, you're going to get another $50 or $100 restaurant credit. They roll over, they never expire. You can build up the credits. It's that simple. That is the benefit of being a member of our subscription, of our travel technology. Now, with the coach membership, on the bottom right, you'll see a blue box. It shows you all the benefits and perks of our subscription. You're going to get access to over 3.5 million properties and growing around the world. All your major brands, Marriott's, JW's, Westin's, the Ritz's, the Four Seasons, the DoubleTrees, the Embassy Suites, every major brand that you drive by on the freeway is a part of this subscription, just so you know. Rental car companies, all major rental car companies, all major cruise lines. In fact, we have a exclusive relationship where if you book a cruise through our subscription, our membership, you're going to get 10% back in the form of Levarti coins. What are Levarti coins? Well, Levarti is the name of our company. Levarti is I travel spelt backwards. For those of you that are wondering how we came up with the name, that's how we came up with the name. It's I travel backwards. Very, very unique. All right. Now, you're going to get these coins which go into your travel account, and they're worth $1. So if you book a cruise for you and a family, and let's just say it's $5,000, you're going to get $500 in Levarti coins into your travel account that you can use for future travel, dollar for dollar. There's no gotchas, there's no gimmicks. It's very straightforward. You're going to also have access to over 400,000 activities. How many of you like sporting events, concerts, entertainment, Broadway shows, excursions, you name it? You're going to get access. Instead of paying retail, you'll get access to them for a significant discount. We also get access to weekly vacation rentals all around the world, starting at $199 per week, from a studio to a 3-bedroom, whether you want to do something here in the United States or internationally around the world. We've got tens of thousands of properties there as well. And then we also partnered up with over 700 tour companies around the world. How many of you want to go through a tour company that's vetted and verified? Well, that's what you have through this technology. So let's say you go to Africa and you want to do a safari in Africa. Instead of trying to find the best company, you'll have the ability to go on your app, and over 700 tour companies, you'll be able to find the one that's best suited for you. Instead of paying retail, you're going to pay wholesale. So everything that you do online, booking your destinations, booking your vacations, you get to do that exclusively through this app. at a significant discount instead of retail. Now, what I'm going to do is show you what's our premium level of membership. You get everything that's included in the coach membership. However, there's 3 bullet points on the bottom right that are included in this. This is $100 activation the first month, and then month 2, it's just $100 a month. Yes, the restaurant credits still count dollar for dollar, but in addition to everything that I just shared with you, you also get what's called Doc in a Suitcase, which is just like a telemedicine. So instead of going to a doctor to find out what symptoms you have and what subscriptions you need, or prescriptions, excuse me, you can literally just call a verified doctor through our doc program. They'll do a diagnosis through a FaceTime or a phone call and prescribe you whatever you need. Avoid the copay. It's a great benefit. And we also have daily discounts. How many of you like cash back programs, reward programs? It averages between 5 and 6% cash back from everyday shopping to all your major providers, as well as additional restaurants that may not be on our main restaurant program, on our secondary. And then flight insurance. This is a big deal. Now, I hate to be the bearer of bad news. The flight insurance is for $200,000 worth of coverage on every airline ticket that you purchase through Levarti. The good news is that is for people that you left behind that did not go on vacation with you, meaning, God forbid, something happens to you on this airplane and you don't make it from point A to point B, your loved ones have a $200,000 policy on you. That's what that means. Now, that's for the U.S. Internationally, they'll participate in our coach program, but we do have an international package because our international friends don't have the restaurant vouchers, but we did spruce up their subscription tremendously, where they get everything in the United States gets, but in addition to that, they get what's called a Virgin Experience for the adrenaline junkies. If you want to drive exotic race car boats and have these life peak adrenaline experiences, higher end restaurant experiences, higher end excursion experiences in the UK, that's for you. But in addition to that, we also have a VIP concierge service. How many of you heard of a company called Rolls-Royce before? Anybody know what Rolls-Royce, a very nice, expensive, exotic cars? Well, we have the same concierge service that they have without buying the Rolls. All right, you get it included in this membership, and also fast pass, passport, and visa service. It's your 911 if you ever lost your subscription. So you can see the benefits and features of, or if you ever lose your passport or visa, but you can see the benefits and features of our membership. There's a tremendous amount of value stacked within these. We will disrupt the way people travel today, because when you can have, like, I literally just yesterday saw deals upwards. I know it says 70% on our marketing. We do that to under promise and over deliver, but we've have deals well over 80% off on our app, ladies and gentlemen. That's the power of this technology that we have. So what I just shared with you is, if you just want to travel, save a ton of money, get a tremendous amount of value, we are rolling this tech product out to where you can use it in the month of September. Okay. Now I'm going to switch gears real briefly because we are expanding our affiliate base, where I want to share with you how our affiliates actually get paid to promote this product. What I want you to understand is that instead of us spending money on Facebook ads or YouTube ads or billboards, radio, TV, internet, whatever, the newspaper, if that's still a thing, I don't know, but going back in time, right? We decided to turn this into an affiliate marketing company because we wanted to create a viral wealth experience where you could literally just share an app. A video does a short presentation under 7 minutes, and at the end, they can click your link and sign up. How many of you like to pique somebody's interest, ask if they're open, send them a video that explains this information in less than 7 minutes, and they click your link to sign up, and you get paid. You make a check. So we created 3 income streams, and I'm going to go through this so you can understand it. The first way we get paid is what's called our direct commission. We do have daily payouts. You make a sale, you get paid. Now, the way that it works is this: the $100 activation fee, you're going to get paid 48% of that, which is $48 your first month. And then when your member pays their second month of the $50 or the $100, you're going to make a reoccurring commission of 10%, which would be $5 or $10 a month. So you could literally refer this to enough people if you just wanted to travel and offset your subscription. Okay, that's what we wanted to do, is make it very simple to understand. The second way, which I'm going to switch slides in a minute, is our revenue share. So when we built this compensation plan, we built this for the field from the field's perspective. We wanted to get paid to build something together and co-create with affiliates and owners. So we created a revenue share model where we took 33% of the gross revenue, the top line revenue that Levarti makes, and we give it back to our affiliates for building our company together. So instead of getting paid on just your sales or your team sales, you get paid on the entire company's sales. So you'll get paid on the sales I bring in, my business partner brings in, Tina, many leaders in our company that are out there making things happen. Maybe you don't know anybody internationally, but we have a lady that's on here that's international who's brought in over 23 customers in the last 7 days that you would get paid on even though you're not international. That's the power of this comp plan, why you can make a substantial amount of money, because you're not just getting paid on your efforts, you're getting paid on the entire company efforts. I'm going to explain that in a minute. And then for the affiliates that really want to build this and lock arms and get to the higher revenue pools, we created a check match, which means the more people you help make money, the company's going to just pay you that much more. So if you take a look at this and you want to screenshot this, feel free. This is our revenue pool. I know there's a bunch of numbers on it, so I'm just going to give you a high-level overview. You'll see 5 columns. I'll start on the far left, but those are our pools. There's 11 pools. The second column to the left shows how we put 3% in each pool. So I'm going to use a round number of $1 million a month. For those of you I don't know yet, I came from a company that we helped build to 900 million a year. You heard that right, 900 million a year. So I know we can get to $1 million a month. It's just a matter of time, all right? But I just want to use a round number. So if we have $1 million a month in gross revenue, and we take 33% of that, which is $330,000, and we divide that by 11 pools, that puts $3,000 in each pool, $30,000 in each pool, excuse me, $30,000 in each pool. So whether there's 1,000 people, 100 people, 10 people, or 1 person in the pool, it's divided equally. It's very easy to understand. So for example, in pool 1, we gamified the comp plan. You only need 3 points. How do you get points? Well, if you sell a $50 membership, you get 1 point. If you sell a $100 membership, you get 2 points. And we made this so simple where if your own membership counts towards your promotions. So if you became a premium member and that's 2 points. You only need 1 more premium member and you're already in the first pool. Where can you go in the direct selling industry, the side hustle arena, and get 1 customer and you're already sharing in 3% of the total gross revenue of the entire company? That's the power of what we have. So how many of you heard in business, it's not what you know, but who you know, but also being at the right place at the right time and taking action? The reason I state that, because we've all heard it, but the reason why I state that is our compensation plan is what we call a jet stream model. There's 2 qualifications to get in our revenue pools. Number 1 is personal sales. Number 2 is company growth after you get started. So getting in early is crucial. So we've put in over 400 affiliates as this recording occurs. That means that if you signed up and you're number 403, and when we get to 1,000, the other people outside the 403 is that signed up after you, which benefit you to get in these revenue pools. That's the power of this. For the rest of the company of Levarti's life, everybody that joins after you financially benefits you to get in these revenue pools. For example, to get to pool 6, you need 30 points. That could be 30, 50, $50 subscriptions. That could be 15 $100 subscriptions, or a combination of. And we have to bring in over 1,000 new points, which could be 1,000 coach memberships. It could be 500 premiums, or a combination of. Just to give you a perspective, I want to hit this home, is when you're in pool 6, you're also in pool 1 through 6. So you're in each pool of that 3% revenue. At $1 million a month, that will be a residual income of roughly between $5,000 and $8,000 a month. I want you to understand what I just said. There's no recruiting. You don't have to build a team. You don't have to have duplication. It's not one of those things, right, that everybody's anti about. This is a straight up affiliate, and you can either just get customers or bring in affiliates who are customers, and that's all you got to do. And you literally just wait until the company gets to $1 million a month, and you'll see the checks come in. It's that simple. Now, of course, you'll make money along the way, all right? But I wanted to put that in perspective. And then for the ones that get to pool 7 through 10, the builders, we give you a check match of 1 to 5%. Feel free to take a screenshot. You can see the examples below. I'm not going to go through them all for sake of time. But every personal customer, every personal affiliate that you enroll and you help them make a check, once you get to pool 7 through 10, you're either going to get a 1 to 5% check match for helping your affiliates make money. We're going to reward you for helping them, which helps the company. That's how we built this. Very powerful, very simple to understand. You get a direct commission, you get paid up front plus recurring, you get to share in our revenue model, and you get a check match. So that's our comp plan for the builders. Right now we are in Founders Launch. I will be the first to tell you, Founders Launch is not for everybody. Founders Launch are for leaders. They're for visionaries that see things before they happen. Now, the good news is, as a founder, you're going to be in the top 1% of this when it comes to structure, because everybody that enrolls after Founders and pre-launch and so on financially gets you in the revenue pools faster. We're going to give you some exclusive benefits, though. We're going to create a lapel pin that you're going to be able to wear proudly for the Founders Pin. You're going to be invited if you want to come to our party on September 6th in Orlando. We're doing a Levarti Party Founders event. Anytime you come to our events, you're going to get 25% off for life, preferred seating, special recognition at all of our Levarti events. Every quarter, we're going to do a private training for you and give you the forecast of where the company is, the financial health of the company, what we've done in multiple quarters, where we're going. You're going to be in the now before everybody knows. You'll be the first to get paid. When we go from Founders to pre-launch and everybody activates their subscription, you're going to be the first to get paid. Now, the good news is the affiliate fee is $50 a year. As a founder, we're going to waive that fee for anybody that joins during the Founders Launch. And the best part is where it says $100 to reserve your spot, we are actually waiving the $100 to get started. It is absolutely free to lock your spot. Now, what I tell people, though, is don't sign up just to sign up. I call that a courtesy sign up. We're not looking for a courtesy sign up. We're looking for people that want to sign up, get us in front of their top 10 people that know, like, and trust them, that want to travel, have fun, and make money, and want to build this thing in a big way. Those are the people we're looking for. If you sign up as a courtesy, don't even waste your time. We're not looking for that. We're looking for people that see the value, they see the vision, they love travel, they love helping people make money, and they want to get in early and often and go build something big. So that's what we're doing. We're super excited about this. My recommendation is get with the person that invited you on this today and let them know your level of interest. Get your questions answered. Have them get you and me in a group chat. Let's get on the phone. Let's have a conversation. Let me clarify any questions that you may have so that way you can make the right decision for you and your family.